Is Wangify really who you want for your YouTuber, or is he just another ass clown here to let us all down? With false promises such as I'll be uploading weekly during college, and then coming up with excuses like, oh, I've been sick, and I'm just so busy at college, can he even be trusted? Here's what some of his closest friends and colleagues had to say about him. Yeah, I know that Wangify guy. I heard he drinks dog piss from a sippy cup.
Yeah, I've known Wangify for years, and I know for a fact that he was breastfed by his dad.
With Wangify always coming up with all these excuses and these hard accusations from his close friends backed with years of evidence, is he really somebody that you want to stay subscribed to on YouTube?
I'm Wangify and I approve these messages.
Holy shit, I actually am recording. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Wangify, and I'm finally back after the longest week that you've ever known. These weekly uploads have been crazy. I mean, I've just been popping off. So here I am with finally my new graphics card so I can record games that I actually play. And don't get me wrong, I love Castle Crashers and all that shit, but I don't really play those games a whole lot. Love Behemoth to death, but it's not something that you can necessarily get on every day and play. Most of the time I'm on here playing Call of Duty. And I've just been doing the camo challenges like everybody and their fucking mom has been doing, so don't really have anything too far. Like, I got a couple of the assault rifles gold, just need the FFAR gold, and that's pretty much it. Got the first RPG right here, the Sigma 2 gold, and almost have this gold so I can finally get these done. Let me tell you, dude, these challenges for these RPGs are bullshit. And I did the first one whenever you had to do 3 kills without dying rather than 2 kills without dying, and man, that shit was awful. I don't understand what the fuck they were thinking, but thank God they finally nerfed it towards 2 kills without dying. But yeah, so I'm finally back, and there's been a whole slew of reasons why I haven't been here. So for those of you who aren't my Discord server, originally I was gonna have a video done, but then I got sick for a while and thought it might have been COVID. And dude, those COVID tests fucking suck. Like, everybody kept telling me to get like the quick test or whatever, and I was like, I don't really care. Like, I'll just kind of go with whatever. No, I definitely should have, because I stuck a stick in my brain, or a stick in my nose that nearly touched my fucking brain. That was awful. Turns out I didn't have it, thank God, because I had just been at my grandparents. Then after I got that, then there's a couple tests coming up, so I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna have time to record now with the test and everything. So then I had to take the test, and that stopped me from recording for a long ass time. And then I was just after a while I was kind of like, okay, I really don't want to record Castle Crashers and shit again. Like, I'm not playing those games very often. Like, I'd rather record Call of Duty like I normally play. And I finally got this 3090, and I was like, dude, oh fuck yeah, I can actually record it. I can play it in good quality while I record, because before I was recording on a fucking 1070, and now I'm jumping all the way up to a 3090. So this has been an insane upgrade for me. So now that I'm recording with this, I can finally play these games and not have it stutter and actually just play them. But yeah, so what happened was I actually got a 3090 and it was defective. And get fucking shit on, and it crashed my whole computer. Like, nothing would turn on, everything. And at that point I'm thinking, oh fuck, dude, it's like close to finals. Like, what am I gonna do? I had to contact EVGA because I have the For the Win 3090, For the Win Ultra 3 3090, or whatever the fuck it's called. I had to contact them to RMA my card, or basically just send me a replacement. That was cool, because then I went to UPS. They didn't even bring up insurance about the shipping when I initially did it, but I asked the dude about it just to be 100% sure, and I was like, so, like, how do I insure this? Like, what's gonna happen? They're like, oh, it's insured for up to $100. And I was like, oh, okay, so like I'll get the money back. Or I was kind of thinking like up to $100, so I was thinking he's saying like, oh, if it's 100 or more, it's fully insured. No, they meant if they lost my card or it got damaged during their shipping, nothing I do wrong, their shipping, I only get $100 back. And I was like, okay, no. Like, this is a $2,000 fucking card. I'm not only getting $100 fucking dollars back for this much. And I was like, okay, so how much is it going to cost me to insure it? And he was like, how much are you going to insure it to? And I was like, $2,200, because the card was something like that after tax. And fucking nice shots, man. Fucking the guy was like, okay, so that'll be $70. And I was like, now I'm thinking to myself, sick, I got a faulty card, and the company that I got it from is now gonna make me pay $70 to insure my card, so if they fuck up, I don't lose all my money. Great. So then I had to wait for that for fucking ever. And during that time, I'm getting my computer looked at because I installed my other graphics card and now my computer's just not working at all. And now I'm thinking, okay, shit, dude, I'm going to lose the progress I had for this video, the little intro I had. I'm going to have to, like, do all sorts of stuff. I'm going to lose all my logos and things. Like, I'm starting to freak out. And it's close to finals, so I'm thinking, dude, I'm not going to have my 2 monitors, because once you get 2 monitors, you just can't go back to one, man. Like, luckily I have a laptop also, but, like, doing things on 1 monitor after having 2 is a nightmare. And, like, I guess that could just be me being a little spoiled bitch. But, like, I'll accept it, man. I'm a little spoiled bitch. So going back to my computer, like, I sent it to that place. They said it'd be like 1 to 2 days. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to have my computer back quickly. Hopefully they get everything all sorted out. This won't be bad. I just need to know what part I need to replace because I built my PC myself and everything. So I was like, I just need them to tell me, like, what's wrong so I know what to fix. And they contact me like 2 days later. And this is like right before Thanksgiving. I think it's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving now. And they're like, oh, we plugged it in. It worked fine. And I'm immediately thinking, okay, like maybe I just didn't plug in my PC fully. Like, maybe it was something really stupid like that, and I was willing to accept it. I was like, okay, so maybe I'm not gonna have to spend a bunch of money on a new card or anything. Like, maybe this is a good thing. Well, I get it from them, drive it home, plug it in. Same thing as you'd expect. It's still not working. And at this point, I'm pissed off because this was right before work, so I didn't have time to drop it back off. Like, I had to get it. I wanted to test it. I wanted it back home so I could come home from work and do everything, get it all going, and all that. And so now I come home, and it's not working, and I'm just mad. And I called them, and I was like, hey, look, I was told, like, if I had problems, I could call and talk to you, and, like, you could maybe walk me through some things. And I was like, so I brought it back home, and it's just not working. And, like, the dude gave me some attitude about it, too. And he was like, well, just bring it back. In my head, I'm thinking, okay, asshole, this is like a 40-minute drive for me. This isn't, like, a small thing. This is a pretty big pain in the ass. So he was like, oh, no, just bring it back. And I was like, okay, well, thanks for that. So I bring it back. Actually, no, I don't bring it back. I go to work, and then my dad was nice enough to pick it up and drop it back off for me. This is right before Thanksgiving, so, like, they're closed the next day. Like, they should have worked on my computer first, you would imagine, but clearly they didn't. So they were closed the next day, and then they were open Black Friday, and I didn't hear from them. And I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just, like, I don't know. Maybe they just didn't get to it today for whatever reason. Still pissed me off because it's kind of their fault, but, you know, for some reason, I'm not the first priority. I'm just going to have to keep doing my work on my Surface Pro. So did that. Then it's Saturday. And I was like, okay, man, like, it should be done by now. Because they're still open on Saturdays till like 5 or something. And I called him. And the dude answers. I was like, hey, like, my computer's there. I just needed you guys to kind of check it out. So how much longer is it going to be? And he was like, oh, I'm the only dude here today. And I'm not working on that. And I was like, you're fucking kidding. So not only are you not going to be open Sunday, you're also not going to have it to me today, and you didn't have it to me yesterday. So now I'm starting to get pissed off because now I know I'm not going to have my computer for even longer, and I'm just wanting it back with my old card and everything so I can do schoolwork. Sunday goes by, Monday goes by, and I'm still not hearing from them. Tuesday goes by, and I'm not hearing from them. And at this point, I call them, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll have it done soon. We got it up. We took it apart and everything and put it back together, and for some reason that got it to working, so we want to keep it for another day just to make sure, like, everything runs smoothly. And I was actually happy to hear that because I was like, okay, so they do give a fuck. Yeah, after hearing that, went up, picked it the next day, brought it home, and it's been working fine ever since. Didn't have to pay to replace anything, none of that. And I finally got my 3090 back from EVGA, hooked it all up, everything's running perfectly. So here I am, finally fucking back, man. It feels good to be recording after 2 months, and I really am sorry I kept you guys waiting for that long. I wanted to keep a weekly schedule, but kind of college came first and everything, so I got to prioritize that over this kind of smaller hobby, stupid shit kind of thing. But yeah, speaking of it, I'm finally, like, done with the year, man, and I couldn't be happier. I had to write a 20-page paper in business, and that was a fucking blast. And then once I got that done, I had to take a quiz in my supply chain management class, and that was just super fucking easy, man. The class, you can literally just, she lets you use your notes on the test, and she gives you a review that basically has all the answers for the test on it. So you just have to look at that while you take the test, and you just pass. That was the easiest class I've ever taken. Dude, my finance class, though, That class was the walking definition of fucking ass beating. That I've never had to study so hard for a fucking test in my life, man. Every single test in that class, there was only 3, was like days of studying. Last Saturday, man, I sat down and studied from 5 a.m. till 1 p.m. No, yeah, and dude, that was only for 2 chapters, which was half of the test. Like, that shit is rough, man. Like, that whole class was just terrible. Oh my god, I'm a monster. 1 second. Oh, keep going, me. Don't stop. Don't stop. Oh, this kid's gonna shoot at me. Oh, I'm on a 9? I'm gonna ego challenge him. I'm a fucking monster. Damn it! But yeah, man, that finance class was fucking insane. Oh, also, we had a 30-minute presentation that had to be done. I think it was like a week before the presentation was due. 2 of my group members messaged me and were like, yeah, we dropped the class. And I was like, okay, so we're now down to 4 people from 6 people for a 30-minute presentation. At that point, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna email my professor. Maybe this will be a good thing. Like, maybe we won't have to give that long of a presentation. And like, maybe this could make things a little easier on us. So I emailed my professor about it, and you know what he says? He's like, oh, you guys are still one of the biggest groups, so you still have to do all 30 minutes. And what that means, because this is like I said, it was one of the hardest classes I've ever taken. That means that over half the class had to be dropping that course in order for us to still be one of the largest groups, because every group was 6 people. So that's ridiculous, and he still wanted us to do the whole 30 minutes because the dude was a fucking tool. That's over. I took my last test in that class. It's done. And now I just have my accounting final, which I'm probably gonna do tomorrow or something, man. And then I'm finally on break until like what, January 18th, and good God, is it a needed break. But I haven't just been doing nothing though this whole time that like I haven't been recording. I've been really getting into drawing a shit ton, and I'm still terrible, and I haven't been too consistent with it because I'm a lot better at making excuses of how I'm so busy than actually doing something, as my upload schedule shows. So yeah, I haven't been sticking a whole lot with it, but it's been a lot of fun, man. And everybody's fucking cool until you have to draw hands or anything like that. I went into it thinking like, oh yeah, like I've never been good at art, but I can see some progress, and I have seen some progress. But dude, that shit is awful still. Like, I'm definitely still ass. It's so bad, but it's honestly like one of those things that are just super interesting to me, because like art's just so complex, and that's what makes it hard. That's also what makes it just so damn interesting, is it's so hard and there's so many different styles you can take on the same thing. It just makes it so cool. Oh my gosh, you're trash. But yeah, man, that's gonna go ahead and be it for today. And again, I'm sorry for keeping you all waiting so long on this video. It's been a long time coming, and as you just heard, I have had all sorts of fucking fun experiences getting to this point. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not Castle Crashers, but like I said, man, I can only play Behemoth games so much, and I still plan on playing Alien Hominide once it comes out, but I don't even know what that is. And until then, honestly, I'm probably going to be recording this and other games a lot more. So I hope you guys still enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll catch you guys all later.